Protection under the law, understanding Section 12. The Domestic Violence Act provides a safety net for those experiencing domestic violence. It is a comprehensive piece of legislation designed to protect victims and ensure their safety. Section 12 of this Act is particularly important. It is a cornerstone in the fight against domestic violence, offering specific measures to safeguard victims. It allows courts to issue protection orders. These orders are crucial in providing immediate relief and security to those in danger. They help prevent further violence and harassment. By legally restricting the abuser's actions, these orders act as a barrier against potential threats. These orders can impose various restrictions on the abuser. This includes limiting their movements and interactions to protect the victim. This includes prohibiting contact with the victim. The no contact clause is essential in preventing any form of communication that could lead to further harm. They may also prevent the abuser from accessing certain locations. This ensures that the victim can move freely without fear of encountering the abuser. The goal is to create a safe environment for the victim. Support systems and legal measures work together to provide a sense of security and peace. Section 12 orders are meant to be a shield for those facing domestic violence. They are a vital tool in the legal arsenal to combat abuse. They offer a legal recourse to stop the cycle of abuse. Victims can rely on these orders to take a stand against their abusers and seek justice. This ensures the victim's safety and well-being. Ultimately, the aim is to restore a sense of normalcy and happiness in the victim's life, free from fear and harm. The need for change. When circumstances shift, life is dynamic and situations change. The ebb and flow of daily existence can bring about unexpected shifts that require us to adapt and reconsider our actions and decisions. This also applies to the dynamics between a victim and an abuser. Relationships can evolve, and the context in which they exist can transform, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. Sometimes the initial circumstances under which a protection order was issued may no longer exist. The reasons for the order might have changed, making the original terms less relevant or necessary. This could be due to various reasons. Life events such as moving to a new location, changes in personal relationships, or shifts in the social environment can all play a role. One party might relocate to a different city, creating physical distance that alters the dynamics of the situation. There might be reconciliation attempts. Efforts to mend the relationship through therapy or mutual agreements can change the need for certain legal protections. Sometimes, external factors could mitigate the risk of violence. Increased community support, better security measures, or intervention programs can provide additional layers of safety. In such cases, the existing protection order might become impractical or even unjust. The legal system must recognize these changes and adapt accordingly. This is where the need for modifying a Section 12 order arises. It allows the legal framework to be flexible and responsive to the evolving circumstances of those it aims to protect. It acknowledges that legal interventions should adapt to the evolving realities of those involved. By doing so, it ensures that justice remains fair and relevant, reflecting the true nature of the situation at hand. The Supreme Court's decision, a landmark ruling. Recently, the Supreme Court of India delivered a significant judgment. This ruling pertains to the modification of orders issued under Section 12 of the Domestic Violence Act. The court clarified the circumstances under which such modifications are permissible. The court emphasized a crucial aspect of natural justice. It stated that both parties should have the right to seek modifications. This applies if there's a change in circumstances justifying such a change. The Supreme Court's ruling provides clarity and guidance. It ensures that the law remains sensitive and responsive to the changing dynamics of relationships. Defining change in circumstances, a closer look. The Supreme Court's ruling hinges on the presence of a change in circumstances. But what does this encompass? The court provided some examples to illustrate this point. Relocation of parties, reconciliation efforts, or a change in financial status are all valid factors. The court stressed that these changes should be substantial and not trivial. They should directly impact the need for the order or its terms. Determining a change in circumstances requires careful consideration. It involves a nuanced understanding of the situation and its potential impact on both parties involved. Section 5. The impact of the ruling, a new landscape. This Supreme Court ruling has significant implications for all stakeholders. It ensures that protection orders remain relevant and effective tools. It prevents them from becoming instruments of harassment or injustice. The ruling emphasizes a balanced approach. It acknowledges the need for protection while recognizing that situations can change. This ensures fairness and prevents the misuse of legal provisions. The judgment promotes a legal environment that prioritizes the safety and well-being of all parties involved. This is done while upholding the principles of justice and fairness. Section 6. Justice for all. Implications for victims and respondents. This judgment is crucial for both victims and respondents in domestic violence cases. It serves as a pivotal point in ensuring that justice is served fairly and equitably. For victims, it reinforces the idea that protection orders are not static. These orders are living documents that can be adapted to reflect the current reality of the victim's situation. They can be modified if the situation improves or deteriorates, providing a dynamic form of protection that evolves with the circumstances. For respondents, it provides an avenue to seek relief. This means they have the opportunity to present new evidence or changes in their behavior. This applies if the circumstances that led to the order have changed. It allows for a reassessment of the situation, ensuring fairness. It ensures that they are not subjected to undue restrictions indefinitely. This balance is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the legal system. Ultimately, the ruling aims to achieve a just outcome. It strives to balance the needs and rights of both parties involved. It does this by ensuring that legal interventions are proportionate and responsive to the evolving dynamics of a situation. This adaptability is key to delivering true justice. Section 7. Seeking legal counsel. Navigating the complexities. Understanding the nuances of the Domestic Violence Act and the implications of this ruling is vital. Navigating legal proceedings can be complex. It's crucial to have the right guidance. Seeking legal counsel is essential for both victims and respondents. A lawyer can provide clarity on legal rights and options. They can also assist in presenting a case effectively in court. Legal professionals play a critical role in ensuring that justice is served. They act as guides and advocates, helping individuals understand and exercise their rights within the framework of the law. Section 8. Moving forward. Upholding safety and fairness. The Supreme Court's ruling marks a significant development in the interpretation and application of the Domestic Violence Act. It underscores the importance of flexibility and adaptability in legal interventions. Moving forward, it is crucial to prioritize the safety and well-being of all involved. This includes recognizing the dynamic nature of relationships and the need for just and equitable legal solutions. The journey towards a society free from domestic violence requires empathy, understanding, and a commitment to upholding the principles of justice and fairness for everyone.